Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Stillwater and Magic Obscura. Well, this is a bit of a bummer. I actually recorded the whole episode here and I lost all the audio. So we're gonna have to do it all again. I hope I can only be somewhat entertaining on my second roundabout as I was at the first. My apologies if I'm not. But yes, let's go through here. So, we went through the dredge, we got a fair bit of experience here. We are on our way back to level 34. And yes, I already sold, I think, a fair bit of it. We are keeping the wine because that will be handy later for when we get more recipes regarding, I believe it is medicine. Let's see. I think if we go to learned recipes, here we go, fortifier. It just needs a little bit of poison and then we can make the fortifier, and I think with the fortifier and a fair bit in medicine we can make miracle cure. That'll be lovely. Helps us a lot since you know, we don't really have good stuff to deal with poison right now. So that is definitely a thing we want to be getting to, and that also allows us to make the reanimator. And yes, basically we get a chain going of all cool things we can make. Accelerated healing, and we can make like super healing. Yeah, so we should get the good stuff if we make that. We are also nearly out of potions, so I bought stuff for making physical elixirs because we're kind of out of those. And I would like to have those because I think we're going to be upgrading that next. There we go, now we have it again. I think I already sold most of the stuff we got. Yeah, all the tech stuff is sold here, and there's nothing interesting to really sell. I expected some recipes, but no. No, this is just garbage down there. It's a shame. So let us check if we maybe need some medical supplies at the herbalist, spotter, venom. No, we should maybe start getting those so we can make poison cures, honestly. Otherwise, you don't really have anything specific. I suppose we can already get some venom, really. There we go. Alright, now there are still a few quests we want to pick up here. Wait, that's not the right exit. Because, yes, there's a few dwarves we want to speak to in this living area. That'll give us some quests, which gives us more experience, and that's nice. Because then we level up and we can make more stuff, and that's cool. So, let's go to the living side of this. Which would be up here. Now, I already checked with this one. This is just a generic dwarf, but over here, this fellow actually has a name and everything. What is it? Hello, good dwarf. Might I ask your name? This dwarf before you was old, with a large streak of grey in his hair and beard. He is wide, even for a dwarf, with large hands and forearms. Let's find a good word. My name is Vagard. Vagard Motionflow. Nice to meet you, boy. Hello, Vagard. I'm Ogor. Well met, Ogor. Welcome to the Wheel Clan. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, you're pretty friendly here. That's nice. I got some questions. What do you need to know? So you can teach us experts in trap spotting. That is handy, but we are not trained in that at all. So we already know enough about the Wheel Clan. So tell me, why are you here, Vagor? Nah, I'm just an old dwarf trying to stay out of everyone's way. I lost the voice, I think. Oh well. Used to be a miner way back when the dredge was still operational. We know about it, but what's the dredge? Is that a toilet? Yes, but it's also the cave cavern system of old iron mines. The entrance isn't far from here. It's next to the royal palace.
And why don't you demand there anymore? Because it's full of poop?
Yes, no. There's no more iron in those caves. Boy, took a fair amount out myself. Only thing left in the dredge is dark and monsters. Not a place you want to be, taking a stroll in. It's a shame too. I lost something down there a long time ago, but no one goes there anymore. Orders of the king and all that.
Oh, what did you lose then? I've been down there.
Long ago I lost a key. The key opens a door to a secret room within the caverns of the dredge. A room that's carved out with my own hands. In that room is an old heirloom, and I'd love to see it again before I die. I used to go looking for that key, but once they closed the dredge, I could no longer do so.
What if I get that heirloom for you?
I don't know. There's always guards at the ends of the dredge, and I wouldn't want to cause any trouble. But if you happen to get permission to go down into those old caves and came out with the heirloom, I might be willing to give you a stout dwarven miner's helmet. It's good for seeing in the dark.
Okay, I'll do so then. I'll return with it shortly.
Now we've cleared out the dredge and actually already picked up the key, so this should be a very easy pickup. Besides that, there's this little dwarf. We should... well, dwarves are dwarfs, you know. This dwarf we should be speaking with. What is it I can do for you?
Greetings, sir. Who may you be?
My name is Eric Obsidian. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well met, Eric. If you don't mind, I got some questions.
How can I help you?
What is it that you do here in the Wheel Clan, Eric?
Me? Oh, I'm an historian. I study the dwarven past, reflect on the paths we've taken, collect objects of historical relevance and value. You almost seem to smile. When I can, I try to tell the story and tell it true. I hope to be the looking glass into the dwarven soul.
So what are you studying then with the looking glass of the dwarven soul?
Currently, I'm studying the dwarven legends and mythology. And recently I came across something very interesting indeed.
What is it that you found then, Eric?
Sorry about that, but the possibilities are so exciting. Perhaps I should be more forthcoming. Dwarven mythology tells of an ancient race of dwarfs whose civilization was filled with such wonders as the world has never known before or seen since. They were known as the Iron Clan.
Iron Clan? That's a bit basic. Were they real?
Well, no one really knows if they were real or what happened to them if they were, because we found no proof of their existence. But one of the miners dug up an old dwarven mace a few weeks ago. The handle of this axe was hollow. It was a mace before and now it's an axe. That's not right. I think he's bullshitting this, but whatever. The handle of that axe was hollow, and within it was this. It shows to you what looks like an old schematic.
What is it, Eric? Did you draw that picture in kindergarten class then?
It looks to be a schematic of a key. There's some text in here too, which seems to hint that it's the first of many keys. Keys which open the place of iron where lies the stone. Do you know what that means?
No. What does it mean?
The stone that it refers to would be the famed Dorin stone, upon which the dwarven philosophies of ship and stone is purportedly carved. The recovery of such an object would be invaluable to the dwarven race, an imperishable discovery reflecting our culture and history. I already know about the shape and stone. We discussed it a long bit with Rantfer and with Logier, so you can skip that bit.
Oh, I haven't got looking for it then if it's all that important stuff.
For moments, Eric looks almost sad. I've not the time, friend, and there's so much here that is real and known that I cannot go chase ghosts all over Arcanum. Perhaps one day I might find time to make this key and see where it takes me.
Maybe I can attempt it for you. I do a lot of like ghost chasing around Arcanum. Like when I went here first time, like there was this whole ghostly figure of a guy in robes, and they said, "Oh, I'm Anorax, and I'm the evil one. I'm gonna be back." So and then he like knocked us all out with magic-y stuff. And then when I wanted to chase him, he was like poof gone. So we haven't done much chasing a ghost so much, but we have like run into them on an accident. Anyways, with that reference, we can all look for them.
Oh, yes, I suppose there's no harm in humoring an idiot. I've got a copy of the schematics. If you cannot go find the place of iron, I could always go looking myself. If you do find it and the Dawnstone is there, bring it to me. It'll be worthless to anyone other than a dwarf, but it will be most precious to me. I have nothing to offer but my thanks, and I'm afraid the historian has little in the way of worldly goods.
I'll take this, or pay or no pay, because I'll go around chasing ghosts already anyway.
Splendid! He smiles, just slightly. Here's your schematic. I wish you the best of luck then. So then we get a schematic for... Ancient schematic for a... let's see. I think it's on the smithing. An iron key. The writing of the schematic is faded and barely legible. Search ye a place of iron, where lies the stone voices, book of truth, of glass that opens beyond belief. Power, such power, unlimited power! And then we unleash dwarven Palpatine. What would that be? Palpatine lightning fingers. Yeah, that sounds like the dwarven version of Palpatine. Let's add like a weird summer to that. But yes, that's one thing. Let's go and look for that ancient heirloom, which is now in the dredge, and we can just pretty much just pick up because, well, we've cleared that whole place out, murderized everything within, and already found the key. So this should be easy. Problem is, we'll have to go through the palace again because apparently the door guard kind of feels like, no, you should not go past here. Because I didn't get permission to go past here. And I'm like, bitch, I already went out of this way. Why shouldn't I go back in this way?
It's one way, and suddenly the guards talk like Ogor.
And oh, Logar's here. Hello, Logar.
How can I help you?
No, you're Magnus. You're not Logar. You're not King of the Dwarf Magnus, even though you probably want to be.
Greetings. It's good to see you again. And again I thank you. I have assumed my rightful place as King of the Dwarves. I've made peace with my past, but have not forgotten its lessons. Tell me, have you found anything out about the fate of the Black Mountain clan?
He has a very nice voice, I feel.
But no, I'm still looking into that.
Well, good luck to you then. And return here if you do find out.
We will do, only to listen to your sexy, sexy voice.
And now he blushes under his beard. So let us go for a walk-see, and yes, so as you said, everything is murderized in here. We have a lovely massacre of bodies that we can walk over. Cool! I like massacres of bodies to walk over. And I believe... Ah, here it is. Yeah, this is the secret room. It's even nicely lit. Lovely. So we can just hop on here. We are so significantly slower these days. I think it's because of the plate mail and everything. How encumbered actually are we? Yeah, we're moderately encumbered. We should maybe look into that. Hopefully we can get some strength stuff going very soon. Did I already pick up the thing? Or did Magnus or something pick it up? He is eager. Yeah, he already picked it up, so... Yoink, Magnus, you don't get stuff. I get stuff. But what is in this chest? The old heirloom, which is a toy train. A wooden toy train. What a curious heirloom. Well, let's get it back to the other dwarf. I think I'll just skip right to there so we don't have to do the whole walksy-backsy. And yeah, so there in a second. Alright, so back we are with Fernand Molten Flow. Let's have a chat.
Greetings!
Hello, Bernard. I got it very good. I mean, I got you got a moment.
What is it that you need to know?
I found your heirloom. Here it is.
Really? Oh, I commend you and your bravery. The dredge is no place for the weak of heart. Thank you so much for returning this to me. Here's the helmet that I promised you.
No offense, but this whole affair baffles me. What all this stuff for a toy train?
Yes, I suppose I could have told you what you were looking for. This wagon has been in my family for over 1,000 years. Legends say that it's the first thing that was ever made by my great-grandfather when he was but a child.
Yes, but all the danger and you waited so long for just a toy?
Yes, is that so hard to believe? When were you expecting some ancient dwarven artifact? Perhaps some lost piece of technology? In this world of magic and myth, is it impossible that something as simple as a toy wagon might have value? A valuable lesson, friend. Sometimes you find power in the most insignificant things. A good day to you.
I'll be going then.
Yes, and as I reflected in the previous recording, I can absolutely understand the whole point of that. Like, I have some wooden toys from my grandfather that are quite dear to me as well. Because, especially with like stuff like wooden toys, it's probably passed down from child to child. And because you give it to a young child that you play with, and it's still good several generations later. So it can, yes, that's an heirloom that can go down, and well, a childhood toy can have quite significant emotional value to someone. So yes, completely understand this one. Actually, let's have a check with the helmet, because actually the helmet is quite good. Yeah, it's 15 AC, that's a lot of AC. And it actually does, like, light up the room a little bit. Yeah, if we equip it, the 50 AC kind of plays in basically similar resistance. In fact, let's actually... It's 80 damage resistance if we... 95. Yeah, it can't even really apply this this damage resistance fully, because I already have so much damage resistance from stuff. And I think I might even get more once we even upgrade these elite field plate mails. Because yes, there is a means to upgrade that. We just have to find the special secret recipe for that. So I'll be rocking the mining helmet for now, I think. Because AC can always go up, and apparently damage resistance is stalled at 95%. Which makes sense, because, you know, else you're invulnerable. So, I think our next course is to go to Stillwater.
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil, what are we gonna do?
What can I answer for you? First dwarves and now the elves.
Yeah, it's...
This insanity is going to drag us all over this continent.
Yeah, that's why I got
Tara
that
is
mission.
located somewhere in the Glimmering Forest, I believe. We'll need to go to Stillwater to find someone who can give us directions to it.
Okay.
So off to Stillwater we go. Stillwater is a very nice town, and there's some lovely quests there, some lovely side quests that we should be doing probably as soon as possible. And maybe they have some cool stuff in the mining stores and such as well. It's actually, I wish I'd found it earlier. I think you can find it earlier, because it's a lovely back and forth way to get to the Black Mountain mine, sell stuff, and go back to the Black Mountain mines. So that's a shame we did not find it earlier, but we have it on the map. So let us go. And look at how close we are to leveling up. I kind of hope we get into a fight along the way that would level us up. Give us a good fight. No. So here we are in Stillwater, which is a very nice town. I like the snowiness and the whole giant statue they have here. That looks a little bit jaggy. I don't know. Let's have a talk with all the companions about Stillwater, because they actually do have a lot to say about it.
What is it that you want of me?
Okay, Virgil, we're in
What can I answer?
Stillwater. What do you know about this place?
Fantastic! This is Stillwater. They have that cult here, Gushana or something.
Oh.
They have an orgy every year and call it a religious festival.
Oh!
We should go speak with some of the locals, eh?
Virgil's horny. I can see it because he's not wearing that many clothes. Magnus, are you horny too?
How can I help you?
Magnus.
What do you need to know?
Magnus, are you horny in this place?
This is the town of Stillwater. I know they make fine weapons here, if you're interested in that sort of thing. More than one master swordmaker has come out of this small town.
Magnus is also horny, but he's horny for swords. Oh well, I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, swords are nice too. Whatever floats your boat there, Magnus. And I can't really say if he's horny because he's wearing plate mail.
It's also probably the first time we get a good look at the proper plate mail. So this is how it should look on a humanoid, sort of. It's kind of a bit nicer. But we just have the kind of ugga bugger outfit.
Go, are you horny?
Yes, sir. What would you have me do? What can I answer for you?
Oh, we can actually ask where Kintara is.
I do not know, but I believe it is somewhere near Stillwater. We should travel to Stillwater and query the citizenry. Someone there must know where it is, I would assume.
Okay.
Does Magnus
can I
actually
help
know
you?
about Stillwater?
What do you need to know?
No. Okay.
Yes, sir. What would you have me do?
Yeah, I was
What can I
asking,
answer
God.
for you?
We're in Stillwater. Are you horny too?
Stillwater is home to the cult of Gestiana. Bunch of sexual deviants, if you ask me. Running around like farm animals, copulating with strangers. Disgusting.
Guy's horny, but he's repressed about it. Well, what's this without sex with strangers then?
The whole festival celebrating their goddess is simply an excuse for a giant drunken orgy, if you ask me.
Guy has an opinion piece on Fox News. Well, what about this festival then?
I'm sure I don't know. Why are you so interested in it, pray tell?
Never mind. I'm interested because Virgil and Magnus are horny. Maybe I'm a little horny too if they're like Laura and they do all the penal stuff.
So let's have a chat with the blacksmith here. Here we go.
I do not associate with Ogors.
And well, you know, I'm not an associate. I don't even have a legal degree. I'm Ogor. Why do you have to treat me like I'm some kind of lawyer?
I'm sorry, but I'm taking a general dislike to you. Perhaps it's best if you go back to whence you came.
Sure, he has a reason to speak each other like normal men.
Yes, perhaps I was mistaken about you. Perhaps we can talk for a while.
Okay, that's nice. Might I ask your name?
I'm Richard Leeks.
I guess you have to go to the bathroom really often.
Oh! Blacksmith of Stillwater. How might I be of service?
Greetings, Richard.
Yeah, no, I just realized this. Richard, short for it is Dick, so his name is Dick Leaks.
Anyway, can I ask you a question?
How can I help you? Yes.
What service do you provide?
What service were you in need of?
I'll ask that of you.
Anyway, that's straight. So he has not too much interesting stuff right now. He does have an envenomed sword that's actually rather good. Look at that poison damage. 10 to 35 poison damage. That and it's I think a bit faster than my axe. So we might want to look into making one of those swords ourselves if we can find the skill and the ingredients. Though I don't think that'll be right next up onto the bar. With first step, what we get leveling up. I think we go for the Energizer. That'll increase our physical capabilities. And maybe even the Revitalizer. We'll have to see about that. Just to up our stats to really good levels. Anyways, for now, I think we'll leave it here at Stillwater. Join me next time when we explore this lovely little frozen town. And maybe go and find that sex cult. Because everyone in the party is a horny man. Oh my. Till then, bye-bye.